Welcome back, students. And today we are going to see the continuation of the classification of carbohydrates. In previous class, we also began the classification of carbohydrate, and we have learned only the monosaccharides classification. In today's class, we will see the remaining classification of carbohydrates. In last class, we have seen that is monosaccharides. We have seen. And in today's class, we are going to see disaccharides. Disaccharides. Okay. Disaccharides, I told you, it is form of two simple sugars. The two types of simple sugar can combine to form disaccharides. There are some types, even 4 and 5, 6 types are there, but we specifically the important 3 types we have taken here. What are those 3 types of disaccharides? That is maltose, and then the second one is called sucrose. Third one it is called as lactose. Now this maltose, it is made up of 2 simple sugars. What are those 2 simple sugars if you see? That is 2 molecules of glucose and glucose. And then this sucrose also made up of 2 simple sugars. That is glucose and fructose. And this lactose is formed of 2 simple sugars, also glucose and galactose. Okay, but in all these 3 types of disaccharide, the basic unit common sugar glucose is present. The variation, this is 2 simple glucose molecule combined to form maltose, and then glucose and fructose will form sucrose, glucose and galactose will form lactose. Usually, now where is the sources? Where do we see these? If we see, maltose is the end product of digestion of the starch. So during the digestion of the starch molecules, this maltose is formed. Sucrose, we can also term it another way. We call it is a cane sugar cane, because this sugar it is formed from the sugar. So sugar cane, so we call it is sucrose or cane sugar. Or another way we can also call it is table sugar. This is the sugar we use in the table for coffee and any purpose we use table sugar, that is sucrose. Then the lactose, it is milk sugar. Compound or combines, that is glucose and galactose. So in structure and functions we study in detail when we study about the carbohydrates. This is just only the classification. Okay. Now the another classification, it is called as oligosaccharides. These oligosaccharides, if it contains only 3 molecules of simple sugars, we call it trisaccharides. Tri, which means 3. Saccharides means sugar. 3 molecules of simple sugar combined to form trisaccharides. More than 3, from 3 to 9 molecules, 3 molecules of glucose, or 4 molecules of glucose, or 5 molecules of glucose, or 6 molecules of simple sugars if it contains, we call it is oligosaccharides. Example for these oligosaccharides: raffinose, how it forms? This form with glucose plus galactose and glucose. So these 3 molecules it forms raffinose, 3 molecules. We call it is trisaccharides. Together with these 3, if it adds one more molecule, 4 or 5, it forms as oligosaccharide. We can call it as oligosaccharides. Okay. Then the second example, we also can have it stachyose. stachyose. Okay. Then the last classification is polysaccharides. Polysaccharides we can classify. Okay. Here I take it. That is polysaccharides. Polysaccharides. These polysaccharides further classified into 4. That is homopolysaccharides, heteropolysaccharides, structural polysaccharides. The fourth one is functional polysaccharides. Functional polysaccharide. Okay. Homopolysaccharide, which means homo, which means same. Hetero, which means different. Homopolysaccharides, we say it polysaccharides more than 10 molecules of simple sugar combined together form a linear structure with linkages, either 1,4 linkages or 1,6 linkages. The glucose and glucose can be connected with a linkage or can be joined, glycosidic linkage. So we call it. So those 10 molecules or more than 10 molecules also can be connected together with those glycosidic linkages, forms a linear structure. That is why we call it is a polysaccharides. But here when we say it is homopolysaccharides, homo which means same type of sugars like glucose can be combined together, same type of simple sugar combined form more than 10 molecules, forms a linear structure. We call it is homopolysaccharides. Heteropolysaccharides the same way, more than 10 molecules of different types of simple sugars like glucose, galactose, fructose. Those simple different type of simple sugars can become connected with those glycosidic linkages, forms a linear structure. Either branched or unbranched structure can also be formed. Heteropolysaccharides. Okay. Now we can give example for homopolysaccharides like starch, glycogen. If you see this starch and glycogen, they are formed by only same type of simple sugars. So we call it is homopolysaccharides. Heteropolysaccharides, we give example pectin. So if you see these heteropolysaccharides, they are not of the same type of simple sugars. They are mixed with a different type of simple sugars. So that is why we call it is heteropolysaccharides. When we come to third type, that is structural polysaccharides, there are some type of polysaccharides or form. They play a role to form the structures, either in the plants or in the animals. They form the structures. So when those polysaccharides they are used to form the structures formation, they are called as structural polysaccharides. Example, cellulose. These cellulose in the plants, they form a cell wall. The cell wall is covered by the cell membrane. Means the cell membrane covered by a cell wall. That cell wall is made up of cellulose. The cellulose, it is a polysaccharide. What type of polysaccharide? It is structural polysaccharide made up of different type of simple sugars combined together form a structure, either branch or linear. So it forms a structural polysaccharide and play a structural role in the plants. So those type of saccharides are called structural polysaccharides. Functional polysaccharides, we can give example inulin. These also polysaccharides, it play a role, functions, or it functions in different parts of the body, in the organism or in the animals. So that is why we call it is functional polysaccharides. So then I will summarize. Monosaccharides we classify aldose and ketose with their aldehyde group and keto group. Disaccharides we classify into 3, that is maltose, sucrose and lactose, because of the 2 simple units. Oligosaccharides also we can classify with 3 molecules trisaccharides, more than 3, it is called as oligosaccharides. And then more than 10 molecules of glucose or simple sugars combined together forms homopolysaccharides, heteropolysaccharides, structural and functional. Homo, which means same type of simple sugars. Hetero means different type of simple sugars combined together form a linear structure. Structural polysaccharide, it plays a role or forms structures in the plants, in the animals. Functional, it plays the functional role in the organisms. That's why we call it these functional polysaccharides. Thank you, students. We see further classes in another video. Thank you.